Rhobh Kyle Richards on where she stands with sister Kim. Rhobh star Kyle Richards is sharing where she and her sister, show alum, Kim Richards currently stand. In early September, Kim was placed on a psychiatric hold. She also relapsed, which has long been a struggle for the whole family. So how is Kyle handling the situation and her relationship with her older sister? Keep reading for more details. It has long been a struggle for Kyle Richards to watch her sister, Kim Richards, stay sober. She has been right by her side, hoping that she will never get a fateful call that Kim has passed away. Unfortunately, it felt like she kept relapsing, which played out in the early seasons of Rhobh. Even up until season 7, there were questions about Kyle enabling Kim, and it was very hurtful. However, it appeared that Kim was doing fine. She had become a grandmother and was thriving. Unfortunately, things are not quite as they seem, and Kim has relapsed. She was placed on a 5150 psychiatric hold at the beginning of September. This came after she refused to exit a Hilton hotel when she was seen acting out of sorts. Luckily, when she was released, Kyle allowed her sister to move into one of her properties, but that became problematic. The police had been called, and it was alleged that her family had cut her off to teach her tough love. Their oldest sister, Kathy Hilton, still had hope for Kim, but how is Kyle doing? According to page 6, she is standing by her sister because they are family. She opened up at Us Weekly's Reality Stars of the Year party about Kim. We are a family, so when something's going on with one of us, we all sort of stick together and circle around each other and try to be there and lift each other up. So that's what I've been trying to do. Kyle Richards also noted she and Kathy Hilton have been working together on this to forge ahead and make it better for Kim. Sadly, this is something that cannot be handled privately as Kyle wishes it could be. Since Kyle Richards and her family are public figures, they cannot deal with tough matters privately. She is well aware that their followers want to know what is going on off course. You never want to show the most difficult parts of your life, but I don't have that luxury. Furthermore, the cameras have not stopped just because her family is in shambles. Kyle and her husband of nearly 30 years, Mauricio Umansky, called it quits in season 13 of Rhobh. This made her reevaluate if she even wanted to return for another season, but she agreed. Are you shocked by what has gone down with Kim, but are you happy she has a solid support system? Let us know in the comments below. Amanda has been a professional freelance writer for over a decade, holding both a BA and an MA. Her passions include animals, iced coffee, gnomes, summer, music, and Vanderpump Rules. Rhobh star Kyle Richards on where she stands with sister Kim. A deep dive into the Richards family dynamics in the glamorous yet tumultuous world of reality television. Few relationships have captured audiences' attention quite like that of Kyle and Kim Richards, from the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, Rhobh. From emotional highs to dramatic confrontations, the relationship between these two sisters has played out on screen for over a decade, becoming a central storyline that highlights not only the glamorous world of Beverly Hills, but also the complex and often fragile bonds of family. As fans of Rhobh know, Kyle and Kim's relationship has seen its fair share of ups and downs, marked by public confrontations, family secrets, and at times, estrangement. Recently, Kyle has opened up about where she stands with her older sister, Kim, and what the future might hold for their once tight-knit relationship. In this exploration of their sibling dynamic, we'll take a closer look at the history of their relationship, the challenges they faced, and Kyle's latest reflections on her bond with Kim. A history of sisterhood in the spotlight. The Richards sisters were born into Hollywood royalty. Kyle, Kim, and their older half-sister, Kathy Hilton, grew up in the entertainment industry. While many people know them from Rhobh, Kim and Kyle were child stars long before they became reality TV icons. Kim was especially well known in the 1970s and 1980s for her roles in Disney films like Escape to Witch Mountain and Return from Witch Mountain. Kyle, on the other hand, appeared in TV shows like Little House on the Prairie and ER, as well as the horror classic Halloween. Their lives were far from ordinary, and the pressures of growing up in the public eye undoubtedly shaped their adult relationships. The sisters have spoken openly about the challenges of being in the entertainment industry from such a young age, and how those experiences impacted them. Despite the glitz and glamour, their family life was often marked by turmoil, including financial struggles after their mother's death and personal tensions that would and public fallout for a long time. Rhobh viewers, one of the most iconic and heartbreaking moments in the show's history is the infamous limo fight between Kyle and Kim during the first season's finale. What started as a tense argument soon escalated into a full-blown family feud, with Kim accusing Kyle of stealing her home and Kyle, in turn, accusing Kim of being an alcoholic. It was a raw, emotional moment that shocked viewers and highlighted just how deep the cracks in their relationship ran. Kim's struggles with sobriety had been a major point of tension for the sisters, with Kyle often stepping into the role of caretaker. The limo fight not only exposed their personal issues but also set the stage for seasons of ongoing conflict and reconciliation. While they would later make amends, this fight was a turning point that would forever change their relationship and how they interacted with each other on and off camera. Kyle's role as the protector throughout Rhobh. Kyle has often described herself as the protector of her family, especially when it comes to Kim. Whether it's defending her sister from the other housewives or expressing concern about Kim's health and well-being, Kyle has consistently taken on the role of caretaker. This dynamic stems from their early years, particularly after the death of their mother, Kathleen Richards, in 2002. In interviews, Kyle has spoken about the promise she made to her mother to look after Kim, a vow that has weighed heavily on her. Their mother was a powerful figure in their lives, and her passing left a void that Kyle, in many ways, felt responsible for filling. However, this caretaker role has not been without its challenges, as it has often led to tension and resentment between the sisters. Kim has expressed frustration over Kyle's perceived attempts to control her life, while Kyle has struggled with the emotional toll of always trying to fix things for her sister. The Kathy Hilton factor in recent years, the addition of their older half-sister, Kathy Hilton, to the Rhobh cast has added another layer to the Richards family dynamic. Kathy, who was previously a more private figure, has become a fan favorite since joining the show. However, her presence has also reignited old family tensions, particularly between Kyle and Kim. There have been whispers of jealousy and rivalry between the sisters, especially given Kathy's renewed public attention and the rumors of a falling out between Kyle and Kathy. While Kyle has been open about the ups and downs of her relationship with Kim, her relationship with Kathy has remained more mysterious, with Kyle often choosing to stay tight-lipped about the details of any family drama. That said, it's clear that the addition of Kathy to Rhobh has added a new dynamic to the show, and to the Richards family. The three sisters have had their share of disagreements over the years, but Kathy's presence on the show has allowed fans to see a different side of their relationship. One that is both supportive and, at times, competitive. Kyle's reflections on her relationship with Kim. In a recent interview, Kyle Richards opened up about where things currently stand between her and Kim. While the sisters are not as close as they once were, Kyle expressed hope that they will continue to work on their relationship. She acknowledged that their history is complicated, and that years of unresolved issues and misunderstandings have made it difficult to fully repair their bond. However, she also emphasized that they are family, and that despite the ups and downs, she will always love her sister. Kyle also reflected on the challenges of navigating their relationship in the public eye. As Rhobh viewers know, airing their personal issues on reality television has only added to the strain on their relationship. Kyle admitted that while she has no regrets about sharing her life on the show, it has made it harder to deal with sensitive family matters. The pressure of being in the spotlight has, at times, exacerbated their conflicts, making it harder to heal and move forward. The road ahead, can they rebuild their bond despite the challenges they faced? Kyle remains optimistic about the future of her relationship with Kim. She has expressed a desire to continue working on their bond, both for themselves and for their families. Kyle has often spoken about how important family is to her, and she remains committed to mending fences with Kim, even if it takes time. For Kim, who has largely stepped away from the public eye in recent years, the path forward may involve more privacy and less scrutiny from the cameras. While fans would love to see her return to Rhobh, it's clear that her priority right now is her own well-being and maintaining a sense of stability in her life. As for Kyle, she continues to balance her role on Rhobh with her personal life, including her ongoing relationship with Kim. While the road ahead may be uncertain, one thing is clear: the bond between